Okay, just reviewing the Carlinkit Tbox. This one is the 660, which has a USB on it, so it's much better because you can sideload the apps. So I just run through some of the specs on it for you. Okay, this particular one has on it, it's got the USB on the slot there. As you can see from the connections, you can put a USB stick or keyboard into that USB port. To power it up into your head unit, use the type C slot, and has got a SIM card slot and also an expansion card slot as well. So if you want to use that, let's go ahead. But they're the options on this particular model, which is a 660, which runs the Qualcomm 660 chip instead. But the main difference is that it has the USB, so the USB-A port. So let's get into the video. Okay, I'm just doing a quick video on this Carlinkit Tbox. This one has a USB. So what this is it connects to your head unit in your car, and instead of just having Android Auto, then you've got the full Android 13. It's updatable. So there's a USB on this one. And it's got a SD card in it as well, and I think it's got a SIM card holder as well if you want to put a SIM card in it. But if you just use the hotspot, then you can just connect via the hotspot to the actual unit itself. So it's quite good. So they're pretty small. So this just goes into your port, which connects to your head unit. So we'll put the head unit on. I'll just turn the ignition on. So the ignition's on. This is just a Mitsubishi Pajero. So this thing will take a while before it boots. You'll notice in about a minute's time it'll start to boot up and lights will shine on the top, which means it's booting to boot up. So these are quite good because not sure if people know Android Auto, but or Apple CarPlay. Here we go now. Here comes the boot up screen for it. So intelligent interconnection system. So that's the actual Tbox booting up. Now I've booted into the operating system, which is the Android operating system. So the good thing about this is you can have full apps. So I've got a couple of apps in here. I'll put that down for a minute. So it's just plugged in. So your normal Android Auto is still on there. If you go into the apps and you say car, then it goes back into the Android Auto. But we're back in the operating system now. If you want to go back into the Android Auto, just press car. But this is some things I put onto it. With the USB, you can sideload apps through the USB, which is you just get the APK files for Android Auto and you load them like that. It's got an updating system there. It's got Netflix, whatever you want, VLC player, Waze. I don't use Waze. File Explorer is good for when you're looking for files. It's just the GPS I used sometimes. So I like to have full TomTom on here. So normally I couldn't get this on to the Android Auto unless you use the TomTom Go. Then you've got to pay for it, and yeah, you have to pay for it, and it side loads into the Android Auto, but you have to pay for it. But this is just a different one. So yeah, so I've so that's just TomTom. The map's quite good. So if I want to go somewhere, just say let's say a recent destination, say so just say drive, and it comes up, navigate your way. So that's the full Android app running. There we go. It's got a floating menu system on it, so if I tap the screen, this little dot comes up here. So once I click the dot, I can just say get out of that, shut it down. I also put YouTube on here, which is through Revamped Manager. There's no ads, so if I want YouTube, I can watch YouTube. I don't think I'm connected at the moment. So I just put my hotspot on, and to connect that, just go to the settings. Once I'm in the settings, it might have connected automatically already. It's connected. Yeah, okay, it's connected already. So as soon as you turn it on, it usually connect. Get back home. Apps. I was going to show you the YouTube. There's ways, but you can put anything you want on. So there's your YouTube if you want to watch any YouTube, but you're not supposed to be watching YouTube while you're driving. So I usually put it on and just listen to it. I don't look at the screen while I'm driving. If I maybe pull up a set of lights, I might have a glimpse, but yeah, so that's full YouTube. Let's have a look at something in here. What's this? Okay, there's that. I don't know what happens there. Probably gets eaten by a shark or something. But we'll go back to the menu again. What other apps have I got in here? I've got a a car app that records all your services, things. Pajero. There's a couple of cars in there, so if we go to the records here, we'll find we had a insurance, just paid insurance for the car. There's a fuel up, there's a green slip, registration, all the other servicing records are in there, so that's quite handy. Then you can go to statistics and see how much you've paid. 3,758 in the last recent months. And you've got your refueling costs, and you can just sync that over a few cars if you've got it in different cars, but it's got a lot of different things you can do, fuel ups and service record expenses, blah blah blah. But it's good to have in your car just to see your service record. So yeah, that's the Tbox. It's called the Carlinkit Tbox, and this one's got the extra USB, so they're quite good. You can just keep them, slip them under your dash somewhere out of the way. I usually keep it down here. But it's better than the Android Auto system, where you've just got you haven't got access to full apps. You've only got access to a few apps, which Android Auto stop once you put in. If you put it in like a YouTube or something, as soon as you stick it in Drive, it'll shut that YouTube down, so you can't watch it because it's a liability for them. So you can stick in what you want. I haven't put many programs in it so far, but it's just got a few programs there you can use. Netflix. Open up Netflix. There's the Netflix. Might be good if you're stopped somewhere and your son or daughter wants to watch something on Netflix. You can just open it and watch that on Netflix. Let's open it here and have a look. It's a preview. Let's play it. So that's, yeah, it's quite good. Up to you guys what you want to do with it. Of course, the sound is always good in your car, so stop the kids from getting bored in the car. So I haven't put on Amazon Prime in here yet. I should, but I'll have to do that soon. So I'll go back out there, get back out of this, go back out. I think I'll open up Google Play so you can see. There's Google Play Store. So any apps that you want. If I search for Amazon, Amazon Prime, might install that. Amazon Prime, install. Yeah, so anything you want you can normally get access to. Probably a few good car apps is good, but other than that, that's the T-Box, the Carlinkit Tbox Auto for you. Thank you, enjoy.